OpenAI has just dropped their most powerful model yet, GPT-5. It's faster, smarter, and it can even choose how hard to think depending on the task. But is it really the future of AI, or just hype? Let's break down everything you need to know. On August 7, 2025, OpenAI unveiled GPT-5, the successor to GPT-4o. Unlike previous models, GPT-5 is actually a fusion of three systems: a fast response model for quick answers, a deeper thinking model for complex reasoning, and a real-time router that decides which one to use. That means when you ask for a simple fact, it replies instantly. But if you say, "Think carefully about this," it switches gears and gives you a much more detailed, logical response. This is a huge step towards AI that feels, well, more intelligent. So, what makes GPT-5 special? Let's look at some highlights. Coding and development. On benchmarks like SweBench, GPT-5 scored nearly 75%, making it one of the strongest coding assistants in existence. Healthcare. In medical exams like MedQA, GPT-5 actually outperformed human doctors in some reasoning tests, an early sign of how AI could transform healthcare. Business and enterprise. Companies like Amgen, Morgan Stanley, and even Figma are already integrating GPT-5 into workflows, reporting faster results and fewer errors. Everyday use. It handles writing, research, and math with fewer mistakes. And because of new features like verbosity control and reasoning effort settings, you can now tell GPT-5 to keep it short, go deep, or even just give a quick overview. The good news? GPT-5 is free for everyone with usage limits. If you're on ChatGPT Plus or Pro, you get higher caps and access to the premium versions like GPT-5 Thinking and GPT-5 Pro. For developers, pricing starts around 5 cents per million tokens and goes up to $10 depending on speed and tier. Not bad considering the massive leap in performance. But here's where it gets interesting. Not everyone is impressed. Some users say GPT-5 feels less creative or emotional compared to GPT-4o. In fact, OpenAI had to bring back GPT-4o because so many people missed its more human-like personality. Others argue GPT-5 is more evolutionary than revolutionary, a refinement, not a radical leap. Still, for structured reasoning, tool use, and reliability, GPT-5 is the strongest model OpenAI has ever released. So what's the takeaway? GPT-5 marks a shift toward AI that can adapt to context, choosing when to think fast, when to think slow, and when to call external tools. It's less about flashy personality and more about being a dependable co-pilot for research, coding, business, and even medicine. And while it may not be the dramatic leap some expected, GPT-5 is clearly laying the foundation for something bigger. A future where AI can reason, plan, and collaborate like never before.